I'm Lou Pascarella, and today I want to talk to you about major PLM initiatives. All right? So what are the next steps for PLM? Right now, the most popular initiative from the PLM vendors and the major customer base is all about systems engineering. Systems engineering, well, let me tell you a secret, it's not new. So I was there in the 70s when major OEMs actually had engineering organizations whose name was systems engineering, with thousands of engineers in the systems engineering organizations. All right. So this is nothing new. The issue, though, is it tended to be forgotten. All right. So engineering almost became a product or a victim of CAD's success. So as CAD came out and people understood the advantage in optimizing their product designs and getting drawings out the door and as quickly as possible, and so they looked at that and said, this is how we're going to drive our product development processes in order to get products better, faster, cheaper. So that became the vehicle that everybody was going on, and it was hugely successful, all right, as we all know. And now we're going back to the future. So now we have to come back and say, all right, we have fixed that. And in fact, most major organizations in product development and companies today would agree that the success of CAD has allowed them to take shape and shape-based and geometry-based issues and defects out of the critical path of their product development, which is a huge success. Right? But the job's not done. So we solved the shape and geometry issues, but now we need to say, how do we move on from there and go on to the behavior and functional attributes and optimize those? And that's the realm of systems engineering. Along with products themselves have become much more sophisticated. So obviously it's no secret that products are going from more mechanical-based products to more electronics and now much more software content. So we need to make sure that our PLM platforms, tools, and methods allow for the seamless interaction between mechanical, electronics, and software. So that's what we're doing with systems engineering. So what we need to understand is that with systems engineering, for the future, we need to reinvent our PLM platforms to make sure that they can accommodate natively systems engineering from a requirements-driven, model-based design perspective. We need to be able to define and manage the behavior of our products with bits well before we start making atoms. And that's the realm of systems engineering. So we want to take the requirements and make sure that we have that bidirectional associativity and traceability so that everyone that makes decisions along the product development path has a good understanding of the risk involved of every decision that they make as far as how are they balancing that against the constraints of the requirements that are driving their product. So that's what we want to do with systems engineering. So in order to accomplish that, like I said already, we need a more native platform to support the systems engineering tools. We need new methods and best practices on systems engineering, and then more importantly, we have to go back to the past as far as reinventing ourselves organizationally. To say we need organizational support from the executive levels of our customers to say systems engineering organizations and departments are key, and we need them, and they need to be mainstream. They can no longer just be off on the side in an R&D capacity and just complementing the mainstream product development. They need to be absolutely in line, with mainstream product development.